everybody, welcome back to Cards by the Hill. My name is Jane Hill. So I'm going to make a birthday card, and this is going to be for sister. This is just under 5 by 7 pearlescent card. Okay, and I want to mark out the outline of a birthday cake, and what I'm going to do is add icing using caulking. Bring the icing straight across like that, and we're going to bring the top down to meet that triangle. We're going to have a little sliver on the edge there. Don't worry about all the marking out, because that's going to be covered up. We're going to add strips, different coloured glitter as we go down the cake. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit on the mat here and then add it. So you want quite a thick base for this, otherwise it's just going to go all funny and it won't dry. So I'm adding that to the top first. Obviously you're going to need to let this dry. Doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, it's supposed to be icing. Just kind of swirl it around so it's got some texture to it. So you've got something like that. So I'm going to go down the edge in here and fill that in, and then once it's dry we'll come back and we'll add the strips to it. Okay, so there it is with all the icing. So as I say, we've got to let this dry, and then we can come back and do the stripes representing the sponge. Okay, so leave that to one side for time being. Let's cut out the stripes while that's drying. Let's just clear this up. Okay, so I've got some green, blue, dark red and white glitter card out of an old pad that I've got, and we're going to use this to create the cream. The cream is going to be the whites, and obviously they're going to be quite thin strips. So let's get the guillotine and cut them about 5 centimeters. Okay, so we're going to need a few of those. And you know, you don't have to use glitter card, you could use satin card, textured card, pattern card, whatever you want to do. Right, and then for the sponge itself, we're going to cut them 10 centimetres. So I'm just going to cut up a few of each one. And then once the caulking is dry, we can add the strips of sponge. Just got to do the red. Okay, so we've got a selection there for sponge and for the cream in between. So we'll do those once the card's dry. Okay, so here is the caulking. It's all dried now, as you can see. So we can now add our strips of sponge and icing. So we're going to start with I might just have to trim that little bit off there. Straight line. Yeah. So, you know, if you do this like as I've done, where you go over, don't worry, because you can just lift that bit back up and take it off. So we're going sponge, cream, sponge, cream, all the way down. Okay, there we go. So let's get these going and then get them stuck on. I don't think I needed it that long. Right, so the first one is blue. Obviously it's going to be a little bit of a lengthy process. Okay. So we'll do a couple so you get the idea. So we're going to go down with a colour and then cream, which is the white, and then a colour and then cream. Now obviously I think these are a little bit thinner than the tape. Might have to find a thinner tape, or you can use a wider tape because the next colour is going to cover it up anyway, so it's not a big deal. and we're going something like that. I'm going to have to redo it, cut it short again. But you get the general idea. So let me get those done and then I'll come back when it's finished. Okay, so I've added all the glittered strips and I'm just going to add a little bit more caulking to the top here to get rid of the straight line. Okay, and then I'm going to add some in the little gaps I can see. Obviously this is going to take a few hours to dry again, as once your glitter's on you can then go back over the caulking if you need to. You could add the caulking after you've put the strips on if you prefer. And you'll notice some of them are shorter. So what I want to do is go down this side as well with a very thin line of it. You can just keep them you can just keep the glitter straight to the end, but as I've got shorter ones and longer ones, I'm going to add this extra bit. Looks like buttercream. You can paint it on this side if you want to. You know, you can do all sorts with it. Now I just want to tidy that up a little bit with an earbud, like that. And just down this side here. So again, as I say, it's got to dry before we can finish off. So we'll come back when it's dry. Okay, so the caulking is now dry. You can see all the glitter effect, really pretty. And I've cut out 3 hellos and stacked them. That's from the Spellbinder Shapeability set. And I think we're just going to put that in the corner there. Right, so let's get the hello put on with now my favourite glue, which is Elmer's. Just going to fit that on there. And then of course, happy birthday inside. Okay, so as I do in all my videos, I want to thank you for your likes. Thank you for subscribing. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It means so much to me and the channel. Thank you for taking the time out to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.